Hello, my marvellous sausages. We're here in the Winding Cove in the EDZ, and Zer is up on a cliff giving his tentacles an airing for all the world to see. If you want to know how to get there on your Sparrow, just take a left here, and then aim kind of just to the left of this tree. It's quite hard sometimes. Misses. Go through the hole, and here we are, emerging from darkness into the light, and behold the majesty of his tentacles in the wind. Right, let's have a look at what you got, Gitface. Right, first off, this is interesting. Haven't had this for ages. It's the Lord of Wolves shotgun. Fires a powerful short-range burst of solar damage. This is pretty rare to be sold by him, so if you haven't got this, I'd advise you pick that baby up. Might be interesting to see what happens with it in Lightfall. Next, we've got Raiju's harness. Deactivate your arc staff early. That's nice. Let's have a little look and see what we've got for the statage. 20 in intellect, not that great really. 12 in resilience. Well, you know, if it's better than what you pull out of collections, but still, it's not that great. Now, this is pretty good, because I had a little look at this earlier. It's the Doomfang Pauldrons for the Titans, and amazingly, what's good here is that it's not a high mobility. We got 20 in resilience, which is excellent, and 15 in strength as well, because this baby, void melee kills, gives super energy, and while your Titan shield is active, melee kills recharge shield throw, which extends your super on hits. And just look at them, they're awesome. They're well worth picking up if you're a Titan. And then we've got the Fellwinter's Helm as well. Great helmet, exotic. If you're a Warlock, powered melee, final blows create a burst of energy that weakens nearby targets and makes them faint and poo themselves. So this isn't too bad at all. Let's have a look at the stats. 24 in intellect. I don't like highs in intellect. I think it's a waste, to be perfectly honest. And then we've got 8 in recovery, so not brilliant, but not too bad. Now, I'm afraid most of his weapons this week are complete rubbish, but we'll just have a look at them anyway, in case it's something that tickles your fancy. There is 2 interesting ones, but first of all, let's have a look at this, the False Promise auto rifle. Not too bad at all. I do like this auto rifle, really. The roll, though, is not popular. This has been given an F on LightGG for effing rubbish. We've got Eye of the Storm, Feeding Frenzy, Appended Mag, Armor-Piercing Round, Small Bar, and also Extended Barrel, and a Stability Masterwork. But of course, it doesn't mean it's rubbish for you. It just means most of the community chuck it in the bin because they think it's rubbish. Anyway, moving on to the next one, we have another auto rifle, the Chrysura Mellow. Reminds me of a flower instead of a spitting device of death. What have we got here? We've got Harmony Encore, Appended Mag, Flared Magwell, Corkscrew Rifling, Arrowhead Break, Range Masterwork, and again, this has been given an F as well for effing rubbish. We've got the Nature of the Beast hand cannon here. This is Arc Precision Frame. It's been given a D on LightGG, so a bit better than an F in popularity, of course. High Impact Reserves, Quick Draw, Extended Mag, Flared Magwell, Shoey Shot HCS, Steady Hand HCS as well, and a Handling Masterwork. Next, we're on the Ignition Code Grenade Launcher. Now, this was a kinetic grenade launcher, which is always nice, and it's got spike grenades, which is something that I quite like as well. It's also got Thresh, Ambitious Assassin, Proximity Grenades, Volatile Launch, and Quatermass in the Pit. And did I say a Reload Speed Masterwork? But not popular. It's been given an F in popularity on LightGG for that one. Fractethist Shotgun, it's Stasis, which is quite nice. This unfortunately hasn't been given a very good mark. Again, it's been given an F for popularity. We've got Adrenaline Junkie Ensemble, Appended Mag, Tactical Mag, Choke, and also Corkscrew Rifling, and a Handling Masterwork, so obviously there's better out there rolls for that one. Now next, we've got this here, the Blast Batu Grenade Launcher. Now then, a reason why I'm bringing this up is that in Lightfall, I think grenade launchers are going to be having a bit of a buff, so this is going to be well worth picking up, to be perfectly honest. We've also got Rampage, Moving Targets, Spike Grenades, which is great, Augmented Drum, Smart Drift Control and Quick Launch, and it's also got a Reload Speed speed masterwork as well. Now, this has been given a B on Lightgg, and the only other way you can get this is to farm the Dares of Eternity. It's actually there this week, I believe, but still, it's a very good one to get if you haven't got it. Well worth picking up. And then finally, we've got the Keening Sidearm. This has also been given a B. We've got Vorpal Weapon. Because I've reset my rank with Shax, I've got a choice now of 2 perks here, look. And I think that if I reset it with them again, I'd have a choice here as well. So I've got Slide Shot, Subsistence, High Caliber Rounds, Alloy Magazine, Arrowhead Break, and Polygonal Rifling. So that's been given a B, but with the choices of perks at the end, it's probably pushing it to an A, to be perfectly honest, if you've reset your rank. Oh yes, and it's a reload speed masterwork. Now coming down to the armors, and I'm afraid it's the Lightkin set again. I think like it's the 4th time in about 6 weeks. God, I wish they'd change these things. Don't they notice these things cheese people off? Anyway, these pair of gloves here is excellent. 26 in discipline. Great for the grenade hurlers amongst us. And it's got a high resilience stat as well, which is always good for damage reduction. So they're pretty good. The chest piece, though, 20 in discipline. That's not so bad. Mobility, though, is a 19. Recovery's fairly low. The Lightkin cover, 56. Nothing really great there. Not worth picking up. And I'm afraid the same goes with the boots, too. 20 in resilience ain't bad, but the recovery's appalling. For the Titans, let's have a look at the hand piece. We've got intellect 21, 14 in resilience, so that's okay. It's not great, let's be honest. 62 for the chest piece there. That's not very good either. The helmet, not that grand, and well, it's average. Not bad, not great, not probably worth your time. And finally, the leg armor, again, a little bit pump. Hunters! Right, let's have a look. For the grips, not that good. Well, nah. Lightkin vest, no, not really. Nothing particularly good, you see, stats-wise. You're looking for a higher mobility, really, for the hunters. The helmet is 59 as well. That's not great. Pretty low mobility. And finally, the booties. Mobility is the highest there in the boots. But overall, a fairly decent set for the Warlock gloves. Now, the Hawkmoon. Not popular at all, this roll. It's been given a D. We have a polymer grip, surplus, and I don't really mind surplus. I think it's a pretty good perk, to be perfectly honest with you. Alloy magazine as well for a nice fast reload, and a arrowhead break as well, but not popular. D on Lightgg for that. And the Dead Man's Tail isn't popular at all. This roll's been given an F. We've got short action socks, increased handling speed, snapshot sights, accurized rounds, and fluted barrel as well. Did I say it was an F? It's an F. Now, I've quickly popped here with Banshee because he's had his reset for his weapon rolls on Wednesday. Of course, we've got the Typhon GL5. You must pick this up with Chill Clip. It's worth it because Chill Clip is going to be an incredibly useful perk in Lightfall because it's going to be able to sort out Overload and Unstoppable champions at the same time. And that's what's been given a C, but really, it's much better than that. Pick it up if you ain't got one. And then finally, the the Fioritura 59. It doesn't roll off the tongue at all, that one. This has been given an A in Lightgg, which means it's immensely popular. Not quite S tier, but you know, it might get there over the weekend. Golden Tricorn, Killing Wind, Extended Mag, Appended Mag, Full Bore, and Chambered Compensator as well, and a Handling Masterwork. So that Cadillac tailpipe of a sidearm is well worth picking up. Now, there's no Trials of Osiris this week because old Lord Salatin is here getting his massive gong out in the tower. But here's something that's quite interesting. I don't know if you're sure how this works because it's only kind of struck me recently as well. You know you've got the challenges if you hover over it. These challenges here, it says weekly 4 of 4. Each of these challenges come up once every day. 4 days after reset, yeah? So I completed this earlier on today because I've been playing it quite a bit, and of course I didn't have a pinnacle there, but you get a chance at 4 pinnacles with Iron Banana, and this is the 4th one of the week as well, and it also gives you a rank boost too whilst you're doing it. Look, I got to complete 18 matches there. So it's kind of a bit misleading where it says weekly, because it actually means 4 dailies, which are weekly in essence. But yes, a bit confusing that, but I just thought I'd let you know in case you wonder wondering what on earth is going on with all those challenges, don't forget as well, stick on Stasis or Void to help you out, particularly if you're after that lovely shader. Still haven't got mine yet. And here's one other thing to note as well about the Iron Banana. This is of course the final one when it disappears on Tuesday until next season really, which will be after Lightfall. But this, the Razor's Edge sword and also the Frontier's Cry hand cannon, they're both going to be leaving the loot pool. So if you do like them and you're looking for a good roll, now is the time to farm for them before they disappear into obscurity like some sort of 80s pop band. Now, Lightfall is fast approaching, and you're probably looking at all your resources and going, I don't have any Ascendant Shards, I don't have any Enhancement Prisms, I don't have any Enhancement Cores, etc. Well, I've done a video on all of those very things and the best ways to get them and all the sources for them as well. And there's also a couple of good farms in there as well. So I'll put the link for that video on the screen now. And don't forget as well, if you enjoyed the vid, a like and subscribe would be utterly fantastic, and let me know in the comments what you've been purchasing from old Zerworth. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out. I'm trampling on all her toes.